This is a tweet that stood out to me from a tweeter. I mean, I know it's X now, but I still can't get with X because I don't know how to use the nouns for X. Is this an Xer? But anyway, this is a tweeter who has been on fire with just good life hack advice and just some good perspective on kind of objectively processing life's journey. I feel like we all can relate to that at times, especially as we age and get older. Having the wrong energy in your life will have your sleep patterns off, will make you feel more drained, less inspired. This is why you have to be so particular about who you're spending time with. Not everyone is a vibrational match. I like that. Now let's see what the conversation is in the comments. This is why I'm very careful about who I engage with. Even people in the past who weren't necessarily bad, trying to connect with them led me to be more disconnected from myself. Wow. And I like that fact that she emphasized bad, because that's not what this is. It's not a good versus bad thing. And the OP responded, exactly. It's not even a good or bad thing. It's vibrational, it's spiritual. Not everyone vibes at your level. I like that. You know, everything is not so black and white. It's more about alignment. And as I age, it's very pertinent that this journey is really immersed in alignment. You know, I think it's a very, without being offensive, it can be immature at times to want to identify things with good versus bad, evil versus, virtuous. Like, that's not what a lot of life offers. A lot of times it's just about finding your alignment. So I like that she emphasized that it's not a good or bad thing. It's deeper than that. If you're somebody who's looking for growth, looking for prosperity, wanting to evolve, it takes a certain kind of maturity to understand the depth that it takes to find your alignment and to not victimize yourself and to not feel like a sad sack who's, in battle with things that are not working out for you. You absorb and share the energy of the people around you. You completely underestimate how much your life is affected by the people you associate with. Energy transfer is real. I like this one. We really have to take on the perspective of it's my responsibility to curate my life. Be meticulous about it. Absolutely. Light dealer. Misaligned energy drains you and makes you feel off balanced. Aligned energy energizes you and makes you feel confident and nourished. Well said. This guy said, it's my parents. Wow, you got to call them out. And that's another thing, with age, you realize that family can be misaligned. And that's okay. And, in certain communities, certain cultures, family is everything. I mean, I'm first generation to West African parents. And please believe, traditionally, our culture emphasizes the importance of family and family bonding. But The reality is family is what you make it. And if you are blessed to have good, supportive family, that's amazing. And that's a great foundation and a standard to uphold. But for some people, they don't have that. And, you know, they're coerced to think that they need to put up and to deal with instead of saying and thinking and being reinforced that you deserve to find your family, the family that understands you, that's aligned with you, that vibrates with you, that uplifts you. That's just as important. I like this AI, this meditating, looks like a monk. Feeling this heavy right now. This is from Angelic Pomegranate. Especially with a workplace environment where we tend to spend 40 hours of our work week. And thank God for this post-COVID, well, not post-COVID, but let me say post-lockdown era where, you know, some industries have adopted a hybrid or fully remote work-life balance, which I think is important because the fact that pre-lockdown, you know, a lot of us or some of us were indeed spending 40 hours at a physical workplace location is insane to me. I would have so many leaders at different contracts and temp jobs talk about how, you know, important it is to connect with our work family because we spend so much more time there than we do at home. And that's sad. That's awful. We shouldn't be doing that. We need to pour into ourselves, not just pour into a job that would replace us in 2 seconds if something happened. Aw, I love to see this. Sky Noir. I've never had a better sleep pattern than I do now. Maintaining my boundaries, being honest about my thoughts, having someone that makes me feel seen, heard, and protected. It's amazing. That is amazing. It's a huge shift, and it's so monumental when you make that change. And I love that she's able to advocate and speak on that. That's a great testimony. I want to leave that